think we should get right into it.
We should just get right in?
Yeah, because, like, honey.
So, this is gonna be a first of many where
Hopefully.
we're just gonna, hopefully, sometimes we don't follow what we wish to do. But anyway, so we just want to talk because we are so good at talking together. So good. And we bounce off each other and we're different people. So this is just gonna be a little talk show of ours. And first topic, coffee.
But we're probably going to go off topic a lot.
Yeah.
And
that tends to happen.
yes.
Just a warning.
Yeah.
So what did you get this morning?
I got a venti iced latte with an extra shot of espresso.
She needs it.
And with oat milk. Honey. And then I drank a bit of it in the car while I was driving. I love drinking coffee while I'm driving. But I'm pretty good with it when I'm pretty mobile. Wait, what?
It's still early. It's still not even 8:30.
When I have my drink carrier, like when my car is clean, when it's at its cleanest, when I can just put my drink down and I can just set it down and I can just keep driving, pick it up, drink some more, set it down. Oh my god. But I'm also like a horrible driver while I'm drinking coffee. Like while you think?
Yeah, I've experienced it.
Yeah.
I haven't tried.
Okay, but I'm not. Okay, I'm a really good driver, but I'm also not a really good driver. Like, I think it really depends because I have a problem with missing stop signs and stoplights.
Yeah, she kind of focuses on what she knows is going on, and what she doesn't know going on goes right over her head.
Like when I'm in a new area and I don't know where the stop signs are, I will just
go right there.
Well, okay, it's probably not as bad as what I'm saying,
Yeah,
but
no.
I mean, honey, 2 missed stop signs, no, 2 missed stop lights, more than 2. Okay. Anyways.
So I got a venti iced white mocha decaf latte because I naturally have a crap ton of energy, which on the topic of coffee, I just can't have caffeine because, like, this is me. Can you see I'm shaking a little bit? Oh, I'm actually not too shaky today. But normally I'm shaky, and I don't have any caffeine. No, I don't have any energy in the morning, like, from artificial energy. I just wake up, energy, good to go. So I have to get decaf. And then I got oat milk as well, and whipped cream to feel fancy.
I think I've influenced the oat milk for him.
Yeah.
The dairy-free lifestyle. Even though I'm not even dairy-free because I have milkshakes almost every time I work. They do make my stomach cramp really bad, though. Oh my god. Last night was the worst. I had a small Oreo milkshake with hot fudge in it, which is like my favorite milkshake to make, which is so good, so heavenly. Also very fattening, but you know what? Who cares?
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter, and I think that it's more about moderation than it is about, like, what you choose to eat, I think, because, like, okay, I feel like people just need to let loose sometimes if they feel like they need something. If something lifts their soul, and that is a milkshake.
An Oreo milkshake with hot fudge.
An Oreo milkshake with hot fudge.
Exactly.
Sometimes with almond milk instead of regular milk. I think that should be deserved and fulfilled.
Exactly.
So
eat what you want.
Exactly. But if you are passionate about eating healthy, if that gives you joy, then I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Honestly, you're lucky.
If you're letting loose as having a salad with extra croutons, eat that salad with extra croutons.
Exactly. And so my thing is coffee. I drink a shit ton of coffee.
I've tried to get her to... I have tried to remove her addiction. I have tried to tell her 1 cup a day so you don't go broke, because This was $7. And she goes to Starbucks very frequently. So I'm trying to get her to stop. But, you know.
See, I think you're addicted when you're like, oh, it's just $7.
Yeah.
Like, it's so worth it. That's how it is for me. Plus, I'm a little extra. I get oat milk. You think I'm really extra?
Extra espresso, oat milk, venti.
Well, honey, this is my first coffee. I'm surprised I'm drinking it this slow, honestly.
Honestly, though, I mean, I am a chugger, which is why I'm almost done. But, like, normally she'd be like, have that sucker down in 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have any sweetener in this, but when I got home, I added some Nut Pods creamer into it.
Which isn't that sweet. You're pretending like you added 10 pounds of sugar.
Yeah. It actually has no sugar in it, but it adds flavor to it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's talk about this. Iced coffee with sugar in it. Like granulated sugar. Bitch.
Mm-mm.
Don't get it.
Mm-mm.
We work at Dunkin' Donuts, and we have the coffee, like we have tons and tons and tons of people who order coffee with cream and sugar. If it's a hot coffee, I get it, it kind of melts it and all that, but iced coffee, you know, it does not matter how well you mix it. It doesn't matter how well we mix it. You can mix it with a spoon, you can mix it by stirring it, anything. It does not mix.
Will not mix in cold beverages. And honey, if you need that sweetness, add a flavor. Or add liquid sugar, even though some people say liquid sugar tastes a little strange. I had a guy once in the drive-thru that was like, yeah, I don't like the taste of liquid sugar. Could you melt the granulated sugar somehow? I'm like,
we've had people ask us to melt sugar. They think we must have like some iron pan that we throw into a 600-degree oven to melt the frickin' sugar and pour it into the coffee.
Wait, okay, is that caramel? That's basically caramel, right?
Caramel is caramel.
Melted sugar? I think it's like fried sugar.
Fried sugar.
Wait,
no, it's caramelized sugar.
Wait, no, I thought caramelized was like putting caramel on things.
No. Oh, that's gonna pick up real strong.
Oh.
Caramelized means like doing some. I don't know what it is. It could be melting. It could be something else. But that's what caramelizing means.
I'm gonna look it up. Caramel. Oh, I also spelled it wrong.
Camel.
Caramel, India. Indiana. Caramel. What is caramel? Caramel recipe. That'll tell us. I just need a step-by-step or like ingredients. Easy homemade caramel recipe. 2 cups white sugar, 1 cup brown sugar, corn syrup. Oh, okay. So it has a lot of things actually.
Yeah, it's not just melted sugar.
Darn.
I think melted sugar is melted sugar.
Well, I thought like if it's like burnt, it turns into caramel.
Burnt chicken nugget. No, I don't know. And the caramel, I like that the caramel at Starbucks is like tastes like literal caramel. Like the caramel at Dunkin' just doesn't taste like caramel to me. Do you agree?
Yeah.
It is honestly one of the worst flavors I've had at Dunkin'. And it is the most popular.
It is the most popular, and I don't even like it.
I think it's because people like hear caramel all the time, and so that's just what they get.
I think the word caramel is tasty enough for them. My cat slithers out my door. I have 2 really antisocial cats, and they like try to avoid everything. So
everything.
Yeah, if you come walking towards them, they'll shoo, get out of the way.
Like a gun.
Yeah.
Gone.
So
But anyway, caramel. So I don't know. I think because we have run out of caramel flavoring before because of the Joy Emilio drink, and so we're like, oh, I'm sorry, we're actually all out of caramel for today. And these people will be like, what other flavors do you have? They literally have no idea. Like, I swear, some of these people literally do not think we have other flavors other than caramel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, we have French vanilla, we have mocha, we have toasted coconut, we have hazelnut, we have peppermint mocha, we have pumpkin, you know, all this. And they're like, whoa. So, you know, I think people just, like, go with it because that's what other people get. Like, the most popular drink is, for sure, a large caramelized coffee with cream and sugar.
I would almost say just cream. A lot of people just order cream.
A lot of people are realizing that granulated sugar does not belong in iced coffee.
It doesn't. It just sits in the bottom. You're gonna, like, crunch it in your mouth.
Yeah,
Unless you want to chew sugar in your mouth while you're sipping, coffee? Like, at
That's
the same
American,
time.
honey. That is American. Chewing sugar.
Honey.
Honey in your coffee.
Honey, getting coffee through a drive-thru is America. Honey.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
What if British people had tea drive-thrus?
Well, they do. They must. Wait, do other countries have drive-thrus?
Oh, yes, they do. McDonald's.
I know Canada does.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like I'm talking, like, tea specifically, because, like, coffee is, like...
there are tea shops and...
No! Drive-thrus.
Yeah! There must be chain tea places.
I just can't imagine
in
that.
Britain. Like... Yeah. Because, like, tea is their thing, but they also like coffee. They're more of espresso people, though. I feel like America is, like, the only one that has, like, coffee.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like, Colombia's, like, espresso.
Like, all the other countries are, like, sophisticated and have just, like, espresso. And we're like, yeah, let's have coffee.
There's a guy who's a little bit scary, who's friends with the schizophrenic lady who comes in. Yeah. He's got long white hair, and he's got these circular glasses, and he's older, and he's tall, and he always orders a tea. And he likes to order it with pumpkin. And one time I had to tell my coworker that we were out of pumpkin flavoring, like it was discontinued, but he always orders his tea with pumpkin. And so she was really scared. And I was like, no, you have to do it, because she was the one at the front register. And so I don't know how it ended up. But he normally gets cream and sugar in his tea, which I think British people do as well. So, yeah, he was upset.
But I think tea with cream and sugar is only good after you've steeped the tea for a while and it's, like, really, really strong. If you just put the bag in and then just put the hot water in and then do the cream, I don't think it reaches max potential. So that is my take on that. Max tea potential, because the cream cools off the tea.
It does.
So, I don't know, that's my take. Maybe if it sit there long enough, rotted enough, it would make it, but, you know.
I finished my coffee and you're not even halfway.
Yeah. Let's talk about the look of coffee.
Oh my god.
This is my favorite color.
It is!
Like, okay, yeah.
It is a nice color. I will admit, coffee looks so beautiful. I love the pictures in Starbucks of the cream going into the coffee. That looks so good. I love the coffee advertisements where the cream is just being poured in the video and it's all mixing. It is so beautiful. There's something so beautiful about the nude neutral colors just mixing in a flowy way. Oh,
I 100% agree with that.
and for some reason, the ice looks cool in it too.
The ice is shiny. The ice is shiny. The coffee is matte.
You're right. That's
And-
cool.
Yeah, and then, like, it's a whole aesthetic.
It really is.
It's my aesthetic. Like, I like this color not because I think of coffee. It's just because it's I don't want to come off, well, I don't really care, actually. I was gonna say, I don't want to come off as a basic person, but, I mean, I kind of am.
You're not. Oh my god. You do basic things, but you're not a basic person. How about that?
My mind is not basic, but, yeah, I do, on the outside, look pretty basic. Yeah. But, what was I saying? Something about the color.
Yeah, what it reminds you of, but it doesn't remind you of coffee, but you just like the color.
I just like the color, and it just so happens that that's the color of coffee.
I like the color too, not as much, not nearly as not nearly as much as you.
Mm-hmm.
I hate tan cars though. That is one place I never want to see the color tan. Tan cars, they're always from 1990s. They're always those ugly like cars that just like, and they got like, they're flat, they look squished, and if you have a tan car, I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. Tan does not belong on a color on a car as a color. It just makes it look old to me.
I think partially it's because tan was really popular a while ago.
Yeah.
So that all the old cars, the old rusted and dusted cars, are tan. So I think that really formed that opinion. But I do agree. I do not want to see a matte freaking tan car out. Well, I don't care that much. It's not like I don't want to see a car ever that's tan. Like I'm not like, it's really fun. Like I don't care. Like even if I saw one, I honestly don't even think about it. Like I'm not.
I do.
I honestly, I kind of sometimes I have this talent where I can just not think and I can just take in things.
She does have a talent like that, and that'll be a topic for another episode because that's a big topic.
Yeah.
But no, like, yeah, I don't know. Tan, coffee, mama. What else?
In fashion, tan.
Yes.
Honestly, a lighter color for fashion. This is a little dark.
It is.
I say this was my favorite color, but honestly, I mean, I'd go a little lighter.
Yeah, I agree.
But like, also like, I don't know, like beige hair. I don't know why I'm obsessed with that. Like the color of beige.
I think beige is a little too colorful for hair. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's too toned.
Not warm beige. Like a nice cool toned beige.
Cool.
This cool tone beige.
Cool tone beige. I hope that picked up.
Coffee makes me burp and poop.
Poop time.
Poop time. That first sip feeling, honey. I don't know if you can see this. You can zoom in.
Me and Sarah, we often go to Starbucks and Culver's because they're right next to each other. Culver's is my favorite fast food. Starbucks is her favorite fast food. And so sometimes on lunch breaks we just go there, and when I open up the burger, it's in this box because like it's a double cheeseburger, so it's not in the kids menu or anything, and it says that first bite though, and then hers says that first sip feeling, and it's just so funny to me.
I have a picture on my phone.
Yeah.
You need to put that in the video.
Yes, I will put it in the video.
I'll send it to you. This is so fun.
I know. I love talking.
This comes so natural to us.
I love talking.
This is literally like we're multitasking because this is like we just hang out and talk most of the time anyway. Mm-hmm. So now you're just joining us in. And
yeah,
it's just
you're like a part of the conversation.
It's just the three of us all together.
And you can add your opinions down in the comments.
Yes.
I love reading opinions.
Do.
I don't care if they're different. I love it.
Literally whatever you think. I mean, for the most part, whatever you think of. Honestly, I love people expressing their opinions.
Expressing their opinions. Let's talk about this. Espresso, mama. Espresso.
Two different kinds of people. The espresso people and the espresso people.
So I hate to say this. I used to be an espresso person before I worked at Dunkin', and then realizing that I should probably say it right. I hope you can't hear that. Hopefully not, Mr. Microphone. But I used to say espresso. Guilty. And now I say espresso, and whenever I hear people say espresso, we still have coworkers that say espresso. I'm like, oh, no. Why?
Or like when they write on the cup, it's like EXP.
Experience.
Exponent.
No, same with escape.
People
bitch.
say that?
People say escape.
Oh. Oh.
I really don't understand. When you spell this word, ESCAPE, there's no X. In espresso, ESSPRSSO? Or no, maybe it's ES. Yeah, ESPRESSO. Yeah. But there's no X. Imagine if it was just XPRESSO. Espresso.
Express yourself, honey.
Express yourself. Yeah. And then sometimes we have people who, like, there was a guy who used to live in Colombia where all they had was espresso, and he comes in and he just orders a double shot with cream. I think that's so funny.
I think that's like...
He's super nice.
I wonder how that tastes. It probably tastes a lot better than coffee with cream.
Probably a lot more coffee flavor.
Yeah, and you know me. I'd be into that.
Yeah, but you don't need to go down that path.
I'm already on that path.
I know, but you're not there yet.
This is not my only one, honey.
They're still saving grace.
Honey.
They're still saving this.
Look at this hair. I think I did that to it.
It's on the mermaid.
Oh.
I don't... The DNA of Sara.
DNA of Sarah's damaged hair. Breaks
yeah.
really easily. Let's pick more. I need to keep what I have, Jack. Speaking of hair, hair changes your appearance so much.
This could be a topic for another video. I know. It's a broad topic, and we could really talk about that for a long time. We could talk about our past hair, especially me, because I've had it rough. Once again, other video. Coffee.
Coffee addiction.
What is your favorite coffee drink?
This.
Just that?
Iced latte, oat milk. I do, like, I'm really congested for some reason, but, sorry. But I like white mocha. Like, if I'm feeling like, honey, I want some sweetness. If I want to go down that path, I'll go for white mocha from Starbucks. I'm not really a fan of their French vanilla.
I haven't had it.
It's not that good.
Is ours better?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I really like Dunkin' French Vanilla.
Dunkin' French Vanilla is really good. That's like the best flavor, honestly, that we have.
It is very good, yes.
I mean, that's all based on opinion, obviously, but I think I speak for most people. I think most people, I'm sorry, I keep shaking the camera. For most people, I think would agree that, I mean, French vanilla, you just can't go wrong.
Yeah, normally if people don't get caramel, they get French vanilla.
Yeah.
So.
So, I also don't like mocha, like plain mocha and coffee.
Ugh.
Even at Starbucks.
Worse than caramel.
Even at Starbucks, I just don't like the mocha.
Yep.
Like, I know that's so popular, because, like, mocha's literally, like, you think of coffee and chocolate together. But...
They're hugging.
They're hugging! Okay. But it just ain't it.
No. I'm not a big chocolate person unless it's real chocolate. If you're gonna put mocha syrup, I don't like that. If you're gonna do chocolate ice cream, don't like that. If you're gonna do, I want real chocolate when I have chocolate. I don't want no fake chocolate flavored shit.
Oh, I'm that bitch. 100%.
Yeah. I want to talk about ice cream, but I think that could be its own topic.
I think we are allowed to go off topic.
Well, we are, and we have. But no, seriously. Chocolate ice cream, for some reason, is so popular. I've tried it so many times. As a kid, I never liked it. I work in a Baskin-Robbins Dunkin' Donuts. We do. And, still, not very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
I know. My voice is doing really weird things.
It's early.
And I think it's convenient that we're making a show, and then my voice just decides to go crazy. Go stupid. Oh.
But I don't know.
Mm.
It's not chocolatey to me. If they made a true chocolate flavored ice cream or a white chocolate flavored ice cream,
Bitch.
I was gonna say, you took the words right out of my mouth. That would be incredible. That would be incredible. The icing on the cake, ice cream is almost like white chocolate. If you had taken out the crumb, what do you have to say?
I'm trying not to forget what I'm gonna say.
I could tell that you were really concentrating, so I'm gonna let you speak.
So white chocolate is not chocolate. It's a different breed, and it's really good. Well, that's also, well, you know what? We're gonna express our opinions. So that can be an artificial flavor. Because it's already not chocolate.
Yes.
So, white mocha, like in ice cream, in whatever, in coffee, it's
already unnatural.
It's already
So
unnatural.
it's
It's own thing. It tastes good unnatural.
Yeah, Americans. It tastes good unnatural.
It tastes good deep fried. Trust me.
Yes. Oh my god, no, I was watching a video where a British person was trying American candy, and one of them was chocolate covered bacon, and that is a misconception. We don't have that. I've never had that in my life, but that is so American. If only it was deep fried chocolate bacon, mama. That is American.
I think it's funny that a lot of like other countries think that that's like what
Who we are.
Cause like, okay, there are different breeds of Americans. We're very diverse.
We are
very diverse. You really can't put us in one box.
You really can't with any country, but we're just saying for America because I feel like it's very stereotyped.
Yeah, I feel like it's heavily stereotyped in America that we're all kind of like, we kind of just don't care about our health. Yeah. We kind of just are lazy. What else do people think about?
Lazy, fat,
racist.
We are probably what's the word? Shoot, it's when you don't know something.
Dumb.
You could say dumb. But I was thinking it's like I think it's in
illiterate.
No. What? It means you're kind of oblivious. That's closer.
Oh, yeah. Uneducated.
No. Sure. They think, no, I can't. I guess I'm just going to say oblivious. They think we're oblivious to things going around because we're just concentrated on America, which a lot of us are. And a lot of us don't see what's going on in the world. But I think a lot of us do know more than what we say we know.
There's a lot of good people in America, and I feel like we get stereotyped as being all like selfish and like there's plenty of those.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
but it's not the majority.
It really isn't, and like it really depends on what region you go in the United States. You'll get I think it's easy.
Are we stereotyping regions in the United States?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
We're like, don't stereotype America. Stereotype the parts of America. Yes.
The West Side is more like free-spirited and like you can be anything you want and we're going to be healthy and like, I mean, like California, for example, they're like health freaks down there.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, it's, and like very inclusive, like anything, just be anything you want.
Yeah, but it's like be anything, but also
be anything, but also be skinny, white, and
famous.
Pretty and famous.
Yeah, like,
and rich.
You can be anything and follow your dreams here, but you have to be skinny, white, rich. Yeah,
just check those boxes, then you're all good.
Then you can move in. Here's your apartment. Here are the keys. Take this survey. You're welcome.
Here's your 500 square foot apartment.
For
Enjoy.
$3 million a month.
Yeah. And then there's other parts of America where like you could get that same amount of space. Like you could get a 500 square foot for like what?
$2.99.
Yeah, $2.99 a month. $2.99 a month. So it's just crazy how like different it is around here. Like it's like there's so much you almost don't need to go anywhere else because we get like different countries in our country.
We do. I mean, the United States.
United States.
It's so funny. I was completely oblivious to this as well. I used to think states were like American states, where they were little regions in a big country. But no, outside of America, states are their own thing.
Yeah.
That's so interesting to me. And I did not realize that until probably this year.
Really?
Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like,
Why are they called provinces in like Canada and Australia? What is that?
I love talking about like social things like that, like countries and like just like different like okay, like talking about stereotypes. Like I love like debunking those and like I love it when other countries talk about like what it's like to live there. I don't know. I find that stuff really interesting.
I love anything different, which is part of the reason why I love traveling, because I love different environments. I love different culture. I love different, all this stuff. I just like different, and I'm fascinated by how people think and what they do and what their lives are like and how they're different from us. I love that.
Yeah. I totally agree. And that is it. And this, my friends, is the end of the video.
Ooh, oh.
Oh,
Okay, so basically, we didn't film an outro, so this is like what? How many hours later? A lot.
I don't know.
So, basically, we're not gonna have a proper outro. This isn't gonna be a super formal thing with a script. Basically, thank you for watching if you made it through the full, 30 minutes. And we're gonna try to do this weekly. We want to try to do this, no promises, but we're just gonna film it when natural because that's what it should be.
Yes, I agree with that. And I don't know, this is just really fun. And I hope you guys had fun just chilling with us in bed. And have a good rest of your day or whatever you're doing. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.